We are continuing the analysis of today's bids, and what we're about to do is look at three properties real quickly um, based on some of the key financial metrics, which is at least 15,000 of a delta, which is the difference between the list price and the HUD asking price, and also the spread of 20 or 15,000. Okay, or did I get that backwards? At least close. Yeah, at least 20,000 delta. Sorry, and 15,000 spread. And we're also looking at whether we are acquiring at 65% or below. Okay. Um, so so anyway, we don't want to spend too much time on this. This is just to get familiar with these properties just real quick. And also we're going to see them again in our counter offer because we're going to analyze all our counter offers for the day. And sometimes when we analyze the counter offer, that number is less than this number. Because when this number is inputted, sometimes we do get counter offers below this number. So yeah, let's take a look at the first property real quick. Control C or Command C for Apple users. Click on the new tab. Let me make this life a little easier so I can go back and forth between two different screens or two different. So I just put that in Google. All right, Control V or Command V, and just click on the Zillow. Okay. So now we have the same address. Okay, it looks like this is the parcel. Looks like it's over an acre. Looks like it's going to be a mobile home. Okay, it says single family, but you can't trust that. All right, 987 square feet. Wow, that is small. That sounds like a single wide mobile home. Zestimate, you can't trust those, but I'll show you when you can trust them. Okay, tax assessment 52,000. That's an important number, right? Oops, right here. Okay, yep, that's the parcel. That is a kind of a weird shaped parcel, but you're right next to I-95. That's kind of dangerous. People don't like that loud noise of the highway. And as you can see here, this property sold for 90,000, even though we don't know if it's a bank-owned or a true third-party home. Zillow has it estimated at 189,000. So you can take things with a grain of salt. Okay, Pinewood Elementary, 9 out of 10. So that could be one of the reasons maybe why people like that area, just for the elementary. All right, well, let's go back up. What you want to look at is the recently sold. Okay. I mean, it already has a negative. It's right next to I-95. All right, I know we could do this on the MLS, but just real quick on Zillow, just to get the lay of the land here. All right, we're just looking at sales price. All right, here's a 2-bed, 2-bath, 1,400. So when you click on it, you'll know. Okay, so it's this one. Okay, sold in October 2014. Here, okay. So not only do you get a visual representation, you can quickly see under Zillow. Example, there's a 2-bed, 2-bath, 1,100, slightly over 1,100 heated square feet, sold in March of 2015. But this property it had one less bedroom, but it had more square feet. It had 197 square feet extra, sold for 65. All right. So you're just looking down. Now this is just a cursory look. That's all you do, and you look at your gut feeling. You got 3-bed, 2-bath. It's on over an acre, 987 square feet. That looks kind of weird, and it also is next to 95. You know what? Forget it. So this orange thing, you can leave it for future reference, but yeah, forget it. All right, let's go to this one, Floral City. Control C or Command C, highlight your browser, put the address in. All right, we can already see there's a lot of blue. Looks like either fresh water or salt water, one of the two. Let's click Zillow. And let's just go back here real quick. We know there's a delta of 35,000. It can be purchased for 60, basically under 64, and it has a spread of 36. So between this number of 36 and 35, we basically have 72,000 of equity, assuming that this original list price is correct. Okay, that's assuming that it will appraise at 135. So we go over here. This is kind of weird. Well, it looks like this house already needs a new roof. There is no garage, so maybe that used to be the garage. I don't know. All right, that definitely looks like a pool system, of course. Looked like they filleted their fish after they caught them right here. This screen cage looks like it needs a new screening. All right, we look inside here. Let's blow the picture up. Looks like this is rehab material. Yeah, looks like it needs a new kitchen. Back patio looks like the best part. Fireplace, wood burning fireplace. Looks like this is the master. It looks like it has a shower separate from the tub. Does not look like it has dual sinks. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, it does. Gray. We've got gray bathtub there. Pool. Wow, a lot of work. This one's a lot of work. Now I can see why. Yeah, the government's really trying to get rid of it. Zillow estimate 120. Spacious home on canal, eat-in kitchen, 2 wood burning fireplaces. Wow, okay. 0.8 acres. We're almost at 1 acre. All right, this home is one of the top 10% most visited, so that means either homeowners who don't mind to doing the work or investors are interested in this property. Okay, let's see what's going on in the area. Among 34436 homes, this home is 17% more expensive than the midpoint home, but it's priced 10% less per square foot. Okay, this is kind of good news. Okay, if it currently is in its terrible state, and it is 114,400, and it's still 10% lower per square foot, that's good news. Okay. Don't have to worry about that. Okay, so this is the parcel. It's on a canal here. It's on a freshwater canal. Okay. So, all right. Kind of like, you know what? This may have potential. This may have potential. That's good to know. So just kind of keeping track of Floral City. Now I know when I'm talking, and this video makes the talking makes the video longer. So, but in reality, between all the bids and all the counter offers, it should take you no longer than 15 to 20 minutes to go through. All right, Control C. Let's go to the next property. We're in DeLand now. Okay. This house, almost 3,000 heated, 4-bed, 2.5 bath. Double AC. All right. Built in 2008. All right. So this house came from, when at the peak time of the real estate crash. All right. That's good. Zillow estimate 230. All right. We can see the price history here. 231. It had it there. pending sale, then I had a pending sale at 208, and we know we can get it at 161,000. So what this tells me is there's something going on the property for this to go back onto the market twice now. Okay, that's kind of weird, but something must be going on. But this house was built in 2008, so it's only 7 years old, so you know it's not that bad. Okay, this is always good. It's currently assessed at 174, and we could get it at 161, which is less than this. However, we try to always acquire at 65% of retail price, or what is also known as ARV, the after repair value. Another good thing that this property is in a good area. There's 22 people who saved the property. But again, you know, I can already tell that this house is a potential where, you know, the kitchen looks good. Okay, if we change the granite countertops, this may look good. Carpet looks in somewhat good condition, but you know, we just don't know. Aha, there's a pool. So people usually get scared of the pool when it's like this. So maybe that's the reason why it didn't sell. All right, so let's just quickly look at, you know, recently sold. Click on that. Okay. Looks like there's railroad tracks. Looks like people like the north side of this Minnesota Avenue versus the south side. Okay, that's 174. The green dot is our current house. 180 for 1,900, almost 2,000 square feet. Okay, so basically, you know, there's some sales here, but for whatever reason, there's a bunch of sales there. All right, without going too much detail, you're like, well, yeah, maybe we can get this and wholesale it at 169. You know, that could work out, assuming that this number is the correct number. But for whatever reason, 44,000 delta 25,000. So that's almost 70,000 of equity. So as you can see in this example, there's almost 70,000 of equity, and also here 36,000. There's 72,000 of equity. So anyway, this is all I need to talk about in regards to when you are in the looking at for the day's bids. Okay, just kind of quickly scout. All right, keep these in mind, and then just go to Zillow real quick, kind of get a feel. And so now we're going to go to examine the counter offers. All right.